Beautiful Aries, this is Tammy from Spot On Psychic Readings. Thanks so much for supporting my channel, you guys. You're like the best. Seriously, you are. So I've already shuffled the cards and cleared the energy, and I'm going to pull these cards for you by feel. And we're going to do a snapshot of the energy for Aries coming up in August. Okay? So let's see what's happening. You know, when I pull the cards in this way, I get a sense of, I can feel the energy as well as reading the cards for them. It's a warm one here. Okay, so there's a lot of energy on discontent. This is the discontent card, Aries. Sorry to start right off with that, but I keep it real, as you know, in these readings. So there's just a lot of heat on that card, like you're somebody's very discontent at the moment, wondering what's, is that all there is? Is there something else out there? It's like a tangle of energy here. Why is this tangled? Oh, we've got an upside down Empress here. I'll read you all the cards, but some of these got such big energy, I'm going to just go ahead and pull them. This upside down Empress is not happy. This can be a female figure, of course, because it's the Empress. So, switch this to fit your picture. So you're either dealing with an Empress who's upside down, or you are the Empress who's upside down. And what that means is somebody who's very discontent. This can be somebody who's changing course. This can be somebody that's going, nope, not going to do that anymore, and tossing it out, going on to the next thing. The Empress represents a woman who is normally very nurturing, can be a mother, brings forth new things, gives birth to empires or babies, depending on what your picture is. So when she's upside down, she's like, nope, not having it. She's not feeling very nurturing, and she's sometimes angry and difficult, So this figure had a lot of energy on it, Aries, when I pulled her. So we'll see what else comes up. Let me go through the rest of the cards real quick. Hang in there with me. Please watch to the end to get the full picture, because the cards build as I go along, and then I'll use another deck to clarify these. So what's happening in August? Okay, let's flip these over and see what's happening, Aries. There's a lot happening, Aries. Okay. Woo, I got the goosebumps. I don't know if you can see my arms. I have totally got the goosebumps from these cards. Okay, so this is very interesting energy here, Aries. So the first card that is most significant for Aries right now is somebody who's discontent, as I said earlier, and this is the King of Wands reversed. Sometimes he's angry, sometimes he, he's a father figure normally, but he's upside down, and we've got the upside down Empress. So I feel like we might have parents here that are divorced. They're on opposite sides of this deck, and they're both reversed, and this could be somebody you're at odds with, Aries. So whether you're this King of Wands or you're this Empress, I feel like you're butting heads with this person. I mean, you're at odds. You're way over here on opposite sides. You're both reversed, upside down on your heads, not having a very good time, Aries. In between the two of you, there could be a situation of a third party in this picture. This is the Lovers card. And when this Lovers card comes up, it usually does mean a love triangle of some sort. So there may be triangulating going on in this picture. There could be a third party that has come in. In fact, I'm sure it is, because we've also got the reverse 10 of Cups here, which is showing a marriage that's upside down. There's a lot of upside down stuff going on here. And I feel like somebody was giving to two. This is generosity. Somebody who's being very generous, giving to two here with this third party. And I feel like there's also somebody owes money between this couple that's separated, okay? This card also represents money, and either somebody owes money or somebody's going to pay money or both. So one of these figures needs to pay the other one, and I feel a lot of tension on this. And there's something about a business for some of you. This is the entrepreneur card normally. It can also have to do with jobs and work and employment. And this is in the middle of this situation too. Somebody's job, somebody's business, somebody owes money. There's a third party in here. A lot of tension between this couple, okay? So if we're looking at what's coming up in August, what I'm seeing is it looks like potentially a divorce. There's the Ten of Cups reversed. Just keeping it real, Aries. Sorry, I always feel like I'm so hard on you all, and but I know you guys are going through it, and I'm just going to keep it real and tell you what the cards say, okay? There's something about new jobs here for some of you, Aries. Here's the Three of Pentacles. So there is new jobs, new opportunities, and that sort of thing on the heels of this relationship breakup or separation that you're going through at this time. There's some of you feeling really creative. Some of you want to get your creative juices flowing, and maybe you want a new opportunity or a new job that answers more of that for you, is more in line with your heart and soul and your creativity. For some of you, Aries, there is a new love offer, okay? So I feel like there's new love coming in. This is the Knight of Cups. This is a really happy card. This is genuine love. This is from the heart love. So either you are making that offer to somebody or they're making that offer to you. And this is usually a very romantic new love offer. For some of you, it may be a new job offer, because it did come up next to Three of Pentacles, okay? So for some of you, it's that sort of offer that you will love, but it still involves love. Usually romance, though. We've got the Ten of Wands that's here. This is success for you, Aries, but kind of comes with a price. This is success that says, boy, am I worn out. This is success that says, whew, I need a break. Okay. This can be the card of burnout. This can be literally your back hurts from carrying around like a heavy burden of some sort. Okay. So this means take good care of yourself, Aries. Take a little break. Do a lot of self-care. Take care of yourselves. Okay. And there's Ten of Pentacles here. For some of you, this is going to be reversed too. And Ten of Pentacles is financial stability. And for some of you, it's upside down right now. For some of you, you're questioning your financial stability. And, due to the separation that I'm seeing, it's given some of you some money worries and kind of yanked the rug out from under your financial stability at this time. Let's see what else we can find out here, Aries, about this situation, because this is definitely showing me a separation. I mean, look how many cards are between this couple. This is the couple. They're both reversed, and they kind of came up first and last with a whole lot of drama in between, and money thing, money issues, owing money, new jobs, business, discontent, all between those two, okay? So let's see if we can get some idea of what else is coming in August and kind of expand on this. So hang in there with me. This is where we get a lot of details, okay? So I'm going to again pull these by feel for Aries. Yeah, okay, somebody wants to move and they can't. We have got the Knight of Wands here. Somebody wants to move and they're feeling stuck, or they may have gotten some kind of news or message about being stuck, or some kind of negative message coming up. Yeah, and here's the Five of Swords. Aries, this comes up every single time for you in these readings. Sorry about this. But Five of Swords is, as you already know, somebody's attacking you. There's a lot of different levels somebody can attack you on, And this is having to do with either attacking your reputation or attacking you legally. This can be a lot of trouble on a lot of different levels. And I feel like this is somebody wanting to cut you out, of their life, of the situation, that sort of thing. And this may be this negative energy and this feeling stuck of somebody just sending you a lot of bad energy. And, I did a reading earlier, earlier last week about a black magic warning that I saw with Aries, and a lot of negative energy being sent at you. And there it is again. That Five of Swords is a really nasty energy. Yeah, and this is having to do with a Queen of Cups reversed, all right? This negative energy. So I'm feeling like there's somebody in this picture, this Queen of Cups reversed is somebody who can be a gold digger. This Queen of Cups in this picture is having to do with somebody that can be underhanded about money, or only concerned about money, or lacking money. So there's a lot of thought process, but negativity, concerned with money. And also because she's cups, she's a cups card, but she's a queen. She's having to do with emotions being upside down. So I feel like she's off balance. She's being a little crazy, whoever this is you're having to deal with, that's sending a lot of this negative energy at you, Aries. So, the upside down Queen of Cups can be somebody emotionally off, somebody who's on some, like, abusing some sort of prescription drugs or something like that. Like, I don't know, mentally imbalanced is what I get in some fashion, in some way, and kind of out to get you, Aries. There's somebody there that's really, normally the Queen of Cups is somebody very nurturing and somebody who's really got their act together and, is very, usually well off, and that sort of thing. But when you reverse her, she's all those negative traits, put together. So you'll know who that is if it fits your picture, but I would watch out for that person. And, you can switch the genders if you need to, if it fits your picture. I just read the cards as they come up, okay? Wow. Okay. We right next to this Queen of Cups I was talking about, we've got upside down Justice card, and there's been some kind of legal thing around this person that's been unfair. I feel like this legal situation has been really difficult, Aries, and it's right in the middle of these two that I pulled first. There's Two of Wands. There are things you don't see coming yet with this legal situation, okay? Like a lot of negative energy and negative messages, other things you just don't even see coming yet. And it's almost like this legal thing is imbalanced, or it's skewed in the favor of this Queen of Cups reversed person. This card is wanting to jump out too. Yeah, and there's somebody owes money. With this legal situation, I see somebody owing money. Let me see what else is coming here, Aries. Wow. This is a real tangle. When I do a reading like this, this is a real tangle of energy in so many different directions. It's not just one thing going on. There's a lot of things and a lot of people. There's an energy being pulled, there's like this big tug of war going in a lot of different directions here. And somebody's feeling like they're either losing their fortune, this is the Wheel of Fortune reversed, or you're just going through a period of, bad luck. Somebody's going through some really bad luck here. And somebody really wants to move. Here's the Knight of Wands. This was Page of Wands earlier, Knight of Wands here. And this is reversed. Somebody wants to get out of this situation, and you're just feeling so stuck. And I feel like that's you, Aries. It's like you want to move, you want to get a new job, you want out of this, and you just can't see your way out of it. That's the card of really being stuck. somebody in this picture, believe it or not, somebody in this picture has gotten their wish, okay? But this wish, so this is the wish fulfillment card, but this is feeling like too much of a good thing, or this went too far, or somebody here got what they wanted, but it was a big trade-off, you know, that came with it. So take it as it resonates as to who that is. I mean, you'll know it, you know, it could be you, Aries, it could be your person you're separated from, it could be the third party, because there's so many people here, it really depends. There's just so much tug of war going on in this picture, tension. So Aries, you are moving into a more peaceful situation, and you probably are moving, even though this was coming up, this other card was showing me you want to move and you feel stuck. This is showing me moving ahead. This is the Six of Swords, and this is almost you. Some of you might even feel like you have to sneak away from the situation. You know, these people in the boat are kind of undercover. They're like, we're leaving in the dark of night and we got to get out of here kind of feeling. And I know that's true with this awful Five of Swords energy. Some of you really may be kind of leaving in the middle of the night to get away from the situation, because this could be a really abusive energy, this Five of Swords. I'm just going to keep it real. I mean, it's bad. And when I see the Six of Swords coming up the way it is, my nose is itching. Sorry. My nose is itching. My grandmother used to always say, when your nose is itching, somebody's coming. And I feel like this is really having to do with you moving, or somebody coming in that helps you get out of this situation. I mean, that was like intense. Sorry. So this is moving into a more peaceful place or time period or situation. Okay. This is really important. This card has so much energy. I just feel like that's where you're headed in August. You know, there's going to be some kind of headway, you know, that you're making in August. So here's the Lovers card coming up again. This came up twice, two different decks. Okay, Lovers card twice. And this is very much having to do with a third party situation. This is somebody's been triangulating you, Aries. Not a nice energy at all. And it has really been what has caused a lot of you to have this big blow up in this separation and things like that. Yeah. You were placed in a competition, Five of Wands. This is a very competitive situation, and third party put you in it. And for a lot of you, it was that Queen of Cups reversed energy that was coming in as a third party. Okay, so let me pull a few more here, Aries. Let's see where this is going. Thanks for hanging in there. If you're still watching, let's get some more details, because again, these cards keep building. You know, they keep giving us more and more information. So for some of you, it's time to go out and have some fun, because you've been so stressed with the situation. You just have not been having fun, you know. So they're saying it's time to do that. I'm hearing vacation. This is about things will not always be this way. A change is coming. All right. A change is coming. That's Caterpillar card. That's good to know, right? And I think it's that moving. I think it's you moving away from either where you're living or the person who's driving you crazy in this situation, of which there might be several. I even feel like this third party is getting their friends to gang up. I really do. I feel like, you know, I'm just getting this whole vision right now of this third party, this Queen of Cups that I was talking about earlier, that's kind of crazy, also has crazy friends. And I'm just feeling like they're sort of ganging up, and some of that competition and all of this stuff with this Five of Wands energy, this is like friends kind of beating up on you, either psychically or through the internet or stalking your social media. Or I just feel like there's bullying going on. There's a lot of bullying going on, Aries, and some of it just there's so many people. I just keep picking up, there's so many people in this picture. I can't even name them all. And some of it's friends of friends, you know, that kind of thing. That gang mentality kind of thing. Some of you might be dealing with gangs. Okay, you do have, this says guaranteed success. Now, I don't guarantee anything. This is just what the card says, okay? But this does say guaranteed success, and the star has to do with great hope. So know that this, here's what the guides are telling me, right? They talk to me in my head while I'm reading the cards, but here's what they're saying to me right now is what you are guaranteed success on is your spiritual growth, okay? Among other things, but I've talked about this before. You're going through what you kind of signed up for, the earth lesson of the PhD course for spiritual growth, okay? And that's why this is all so difficult, you know? Some of it's difficult because you expect more, you know? You had higher standards. You wanted things to be better, you know, for you, for your children, you know? You demanded more. And that made it a harder path as well. But this spiritual growth is a big deal, and you are receiving success in your spiritual growth. So keep that in mind throughout all this difficulty, okay? Spiritual growth comes sometimes, you know, at a great price. I mean, it's difficult. Let me go through this other half of that deck, and we'll just see if there's anything else. But that's really important to know, success with your spiritual growth, the ascension, the fifth dimensional energy, all those things, Aries, where you really want to be. You're getting there. You know, a lot of this is letting go of karma, working out karma, and it's not always your karma. Sometimes it's the other person's karma. Sometimes you get involved in the third party's karma. You know, it's not always yours. You know, when I say that, it doesn't mean that I'm saying you have bad karma. I mean, some of you might have karma you have to work out, sure. But a lot of you don't. A lot of you got pulled in, you know, to get released from other karmic situations with these third party situations, okay? I've seen this a lot with a lot of different signs. Over the last year, a lot of people seem to be working out these old karmic situations that go back generations. And sometimes you can do a generational clearing. You can either do it through hypnosis or somebody that can help you do remote clearing and things like that. That really helps speed up, you know, letting go of that karmic kind of stuff. There's the wishing well. This is family wishes come true. So this is about good family karma, and it's about making wishes and wishes coming true, and it's about your family situation, okay? Not just relationship and money and job, your whole family. Anything else they want to, yes, they want me to the bottom of the deck. Beware of great pride. So for some of you, this could be you. For some of you, you're dealing with somebody else with great pride. You need to be aware of it and avoid it, okay? For some of you, and I know this card doesn't say this, but for some of you, the peacock is your totem, you know? And it has to do with beauty and grace. It has to do with being heard. Being heard, because I almost lost my voice saying that. Somebody doesn't want to hear you, Aries. These birds are very loud. You know, if you've heard them in a zoo or something, they're extremely loud. This is about being heard, having your voice heard, and it's about your totem, okay? So I'm going to leave you with that today, Aries. Wow, something's really getting me on this card. So this has to do with pride or voice or something you'll know, okay? This may show up for you later this week as well. In other areas, you'll see this peacock show up. So just pay attention to it and see what it means to you specifically, okay? So Aries, I think this was a pretty in-depth reading, honestly. I don't know. I see a lot here. I always look forward to your comments, and just know I read each and every one of your comments, and my heart really goes out to a lot of you because I know you guys are really going through it right now. But this too shall pass, so hang in there. And I do look forward to seeing you all again. So take good care, and I will see you later. Okay, bye.